So, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna be talking about a very interesting topic, and that interesting topic is pussy. But not just any pussy, high school pussy. But not just any high school pussy, bad bitch high school pussy. And I've had two experiences. My freshman year, which was this 2015-2016 school year, that kind of shaped me for the rest of high school because I still have 3 years left to go. And don't get me wrong, guys. Like, I'm not trying to flex or anything. I didn't get pussy from either one of them. I got a kiss, like a peck from one of them. And yeah. So let's get to the story. So during my freshman year of high school, I went to two different high schools, and they both were similar in a way, but kind of different. So the first high school I went to, I was on the football team, and I was actually a pretty good football player. And girls actually liked that because at that school it was more like a movie kind of thing where it's like football players got the baddest cheerleaders, and it was just like kind of straight up a movie. So there was this one girl, and I'm not gonna say any names or make up a name. That's kind of like a lot of work. So this girl, she was bad. Like, I mean, hella bad. Like you wouldn't believe how bad she was. And homecoming was coming. So our football team had just played the homecoming game, and I scored like a touchdown or two, and I guess she was feeling me for it. And I mean, like she was feeling me, like she was like feeling me for playing or whatever, and actually helping the team win. So she hit me up, and we were talking, and then I was like, so I got a question I'm gonna ask you tomorrow at school. So we get to school tomorrow, and then I asked her to go to homecoming with me. We go to homecoming. I'm hella socially awkward because I play video games all day. So, well, during the summer I play football. So, it was like I was hella socially awkward about it. So I would just sit around, and whenever it was time to dance, I would kind of like move my head a little bit and kind of like be just really cringy and awkward. And I knew she like felt it, but she didn't want to say anything. So yeah. So then after homecoming, we were talking. I'm like being really awkward and cringy and stuff. And then I'm like, asking her, like, so do you like me or not? She's like, yeah, I think so. And like right there, when a girl says I think so, that's a red flag because she most likely probably gonna use you or say no, whatever. I don't know. That's just from my experiences. So she says, I don't know. So then days, weeks go by. Football season ends. So I don't play football anymore. Turn in the jersey. And when I turned in that jersey, the Texas stopped flowing. She did not hit my line no more. I got curved every time, and it was just a really bad experience. But this girl was hella bad, but she's a thought too. So I figured that out afterwards. You know what I mean? After we stopped talking, I really stopped caring after a while because I was like, I like the girl a lot, but after a while, I just completely stopped caring. And then she was walking around school with these like belly shirts on. I saw titties hanging out, ass flopping. This girl was bad. You wouldn't even believe it. So that's the first experience. So now, fast forward a couple months, like toward the end of the school year, not the end of the school year, but like after winter break. So kind of like the halfway point. So I go to this other school, and this school, this girl was hella bad, and she was like exotic kind of race, like she was white and Mexican mix, and it was just a really she was just bad, like hella bad too, and it was just these girls were so bad, but this girl, she was feeling me for a minute, and then I don't know, she was kind of messed up in the head, like really messed up, like mentally messed up in the head. She wasn't dumb, but she was just scarred. So she wouldn't like let people in like close to her really fast. So then I finally like get in close to her. Boom, boom, boom. We're doing our thing, whatever, and it goes good. I walk her home one day, and her people pull up, and they're like, "Ah, thank you for walking her home and shit. You making sure she's safe. Do you want to come to dinner with us tonight? We're going to the Olive Garden." And keep in mind, you got like my mom did not know I walked this girl home. And I mean, she probably wouldn't have cared if I would have walked her home. Then I would have walked my home, and I would have been there by a certain time. But no, she invited me to the Olive Garden, and I couldn't say no. I just really couldn't say no because I was gonna be like hella embarrassed, and she probably was gonna be mad or something. So she invited me. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go. I don't have any plans. So then I get in the car with these people, and like keep in mind, I've never met her parents before, and I get in the car with them, and we drive off. And then she's like, "Oh, call your mother and tell her that you're coming with us." At that moment, I was so scared because I didn't know what she was gonna say. So so called. She's like, boom, 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 boom. Why'd you walk her home? This. have fun. I'll see you when you get back. And I'm thinking when I get back, I'm about to get an ass whooping or something, some type of shit. Because like I don't know, it's like I was supposed to be home at a certain time, but instead of that, I like walked this girl home who lived pretty far away from the school. Walked her home, and then got in the car with her parents and drove to Olive Garden. So by the time that I even called her and she answered, we were already like halfway there. So there was no like, no, you can't go, tell her you can't go, and then she turns around and they go back with her. No, it was like I had to go because we were already halfway there, like on a freeway kind of thing. And I'm just like, oh my god, please, I hope she doesn't do anything about this, and boom, boom, boom. So I get back home after that, and then it's just like, oh, cool. Nothing happens, I didn't get in trouble. So like 2 or 3 weeks go by, or no, not weeks, 2 or 3 months go by, and it's the end of the school year, like close to the end of the school year. And I'm walking with my friends down the street, and I text her, I'm like, what's up? She's like, hey, I'm like, what you doing? She said, I'm home alone. And as soon as she said that, I'm like, I'm gonna be at your house in like 20 minutes. She's like, oh, okay. So, to skip all the detail, got to her house, she came outside, she had these booty shorts on, her ass wasn't fat, but it was enough to grab, you feel me? So then I'm there, we're about to go, and then I look at her, and I lean to give her a kiss, and then she kisses me and ever, and after that, she stopped texting me. And I don't know if it's because it was bad or what, but she stopped texting me. And then she moved and she blocked me on everything. And it was just a really interesting turn of events. And that kind of shaped me for the rest of high school because I'm not going to make those same mistakes, you know, by going to, like, trying to get with only the bad bitches at school. So, yeah. I mean, I have standards, like, you know what I mean? But not those kind of bad bitches who end up being hoes. Oh, yeah, she ended up being a hoe, too. Because a bunch of my friends who were already like close friends with her before I came to the school, they were telling me stories that she told them and like text messages and stuff. And apparently she you know she gives head and stuff. And if I would have known that, then I would try to get some head. You feel me? Like while I was there. But so that's my like high school experience with like 2 bad girls, and it's just a pretty interesting experience. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be out, guys. Alright, that's it. See you later. Peace.
It's just me and my niggas, liquor and a couple bad girls, living in this fucking mad world, with no fear for the tears. Severe niggas here, they revere when I'm coming back. Sweatshirt, yes sir, this is life and it gets worse, but you always come back from the depths scared. And if somebody wanna hold me back, I'ma eat them like Lester. Let's work, cause I'm coming with the fear of God, not trying to be